creating patient loyalty programs, rewarding commitment to care. In today's healthcare landscape, it is essential that we get buy-in from our customers. At the end of the day, we all know as physical therapists and clinicians that we can't get patients better unless they attend. Now, the idea is not just to reward patients for coming into therapy, but it's also to develop deep-rooted programs where they feel a sense of accomplishment for not only attending, but actually finishing a treatment program. Now, this leads to a whole host of other benefits that we will talk about now. The importance of patients' commitment to care. Before delving into loyalty program designs, it's essential to understand why patient commitment to their treatment plan is so critical. Physical therapy success heavily relies on consistency. Missing sessions or discontinuing therapy prematurely can hinder recovery and increase the risk of recurring injuries. We as clinicians and owners always know that a patient who drops off the schedule is bad not only for them, but it doesn't reflect good on us either. The first thing is, let's align rewards with good health goals. The primary goal of any healthcare-related loyalty program should be motivate the patients to complete their treatment plan and improve their health. Number two, maintain ethical standards. Loyalty programs must comply with legal and ethical guidelines. This includes ensuring that rewards don't interfere with clinical judgment or encourage overutilization of services. Transparency is critical. Patients should understand the purpose of the program and how it benefits their health. Third, focus on engagement, not just attendance. Now, why is this important? Rewarding somebody just for attending is not the same thing as rewarding somebody for engaging in their therapy. It's one thing for them just to show up, but it's another thing for them to actually take part in their health. And we want them to be, taking parts and good stewards of their own health. Number four, simplicity and clarity. The program should be easy for both patients and staff, so that way things don't get overcomplicated and screwed up. Let's talk about some creative loyalty program ideas. The first one we call the milestone rewards. How it works, we celebrate patients' progress by rewarding key milestones in their treatment journey. For instance, first 5 visits completed. You can give them a branded water bottle or resistance band, something small, something that still makes them feel like they've made an accomplishment. Halfway through their treatment plan, maybe if you offer wellness services like massage therapy or fitness, you can give them a discounted future wellness service. If not, you can give them something else of value, something that they perceive and is something that is important for them. Another thing is program completion, a certificate of achievement. This has been done in many different ways. You can create some certificates of achievement. You can take a picture, put them on a wall. You can give them a small gift card to a local health food store, something that shows that they have reached certain milestones. Now, why does this work? Recognizing achievements reinforces patient motivation and creates a sense of accomplishment. At the end of the day, you're celebrating the fact that they made it all the way through and they accomplished their goals. Now, that's really important. Number two, stay on track commitment program. Now, how does this one work? Offer a program where patients who attend all scheduled appointments without cancellations receive a reward at the end of their plan. Now, I have personally done this during holiday seasons. Holiday seasons are notorious times where patients will make appointments but then not show up because they had holiday plans or something came in effect. So, the Stay on Track Commitment Program during this time of the year is great. Now, an example is free consultation. If they come in for all their appointments without canceling, you can offer them a reward. You can offer them free consultations for their family, entry into a raffle. We have personally done entry into a raffle to win a larger prize. Now, why does this work? This encourages consistency. Reducing no-shows and cancellations during these times of the year are very beneficial because, with PT staff, a lot of us have salaried staff. So the salaried staff is going to be there. We want our patients to be engaged. We also want to make sure that we're hitting their goals. Number 3, referral and testimonial incentives. Okay. Now, how it works, patients who complete their treatment plan are usually satisfied with the results and can be invited to refer friends or leave a testimonial. Examples are a small gift for each referral who completes their evaluation. So you're rewarding them by giving them a small gift, you're also asking for a referral, or you can enter them into a quarterly raffle where you're offering them a reward for referring you a patient or because they did a testimonial. Now, why does this work? Positive word of mouth is invaluable. Now, I know that we really pushed this a lot. Like, we would get testimonials a lot from patients. We had a waiting room full of testimonials. So it really helped to show other patients what we were capable of. 4, educational engagement rewards. How does this work? Incentivize patients to engage with educational resources that improve their outcomes. Reward examples: complete a home exercise video series, you get a free stretch band. So now you're rewarding them for actually doing things that they need to do that helps them, okay? Now, why does this work? This works because it keeps the patient engaged, it educates them, and in the long run, it's really helping them. Another one is wellness continuation program. How does this one work? For patients who complete their treatment plans, offer discounted accesses to ongoing wellness services. Now, this is if you provide, personal training, yoga classes, or maintenance checkups, or, that's something that you guys can consider, offering maintenance checkups every 6 months. They come in, they get something, you can offer a discount of up to 20% for, services. Why does this work? Because people want to stay healthy generally, and sometimes they just forget to do certain things. Patients implementing and measuring success. It is really important that we train our team in whatever program that we design, so there's no questions, there's no staff members that are not familiar with it. Use your technology. You guys have EMR services, utilize them, or patient management software to track participation, to see what patients are doing, how often they're coming in, so you have that tracking. And collect feedback. Feedback is very important. A clinic that cares asks their patients. Monitoring key metrics is very important. And in a final thought, building lasting relations through loyalty programs ultimately can bring in new patients by a very large number. We often forget about the loyalty programs. We often focus on new patients. So I'm here to encourage you, put together programs that benefit the existing patients, not just new patients. Hi, this is Amit Gaglani. I'm the owner of AG Management, and I hope you found this series on patient loyalty programs beneficial. If so, please like and subscribe to our videos so I can produce more information to help you in your practices. If you have any questions, please reach out, via text or email, and let's have a conversation. I'd love to be able to help you in your practice.